greatest risk in life is to risk nothing at all.
Hi, welcome back at our second Daily Congress video here live from the 55th ICCA Congress in Kuching. In this one, I met up with some of the coolest speakers from outside the ICCA community and asked them what they want us to do different once we go back to our offices, families and homes.
You know, I think it's fascinating with conferences is that after a week of attending a conference, we tend to forget 80% of what we've heard. And I really wanted you to remember the two things we spoke about on stage. The first thing is showmanship. You know, even though you've done what you've been doing day in, day out, month in, month out, year in, year out, make sure that when you sit down with a client and you're organizing a new conference, make sure you treat it as if it's your first time. This is the key difference that separates the great magicians from the average magicians. And I believe the same thing is true for conference organizers.
In the three-partite network, we have a friend of a friend is a friend. Sometimes it's better to go indirectly to people rather than through a direct connection. So sometimes the indirect link, which may consist of 5 or 6 indirect links, is more effective and more efficient because the person at the end of that chain will listen and value the information because it came from a trusted source.
What I'd like you to do is engage. So when you engage, you are going to be with people, you're going to meet people, you're going to move out of your safe place. But every leader needs a safe place. So when I work with leaders around the world, what I've found is outstanding leaders who engage outstandingly also have outstanding safe places. So that safe place could be your home, could be your car, could be any place, you pick it, but you need a safe place to operate out of.
What you have to be able to do is to be able to accept information from these other sources. So let me give you a perfect example. They often use this. Who are you going to believe when somebody is delivering a message? Is it going to be from the CEO or is it going to be from a trusted source? 9 times out of 10, people will believe the message when it comes from a trusted source. So it doesn't even matter if you're CEO. If you know the people who are connected to others, you should work through them. I had one CEO one time that told me, oh, I got to be connected to everybody. And I said, no, you don't. You just have to be connected to the people that are connected. That's the value and the promise of the indirect link.
One of my safe places is my home. And we have rules in our home like no video, no photo is allowed to be taken unless we have the permission of that person before we take the video or photo. And what that means is my children, my son, I want my son to be able to run around the house in his boxer shorts. I want my daughter to be able to sing at the top of her voice anytime she wants. And as a father, I want to be able to do the stupid things that fathers do without it appearing anywhere outside of our safe place. So, yep, you set up rules, but that's just one example of one of my safe places.
And the second thing I would love you to do is remember to take risks, because without great risk, there's no great reward. And I think a lot of the times in life, we tend to forget to take risk. And what happens if you get to the end of your life only to realize that you didn't live at all? So again, I remember that, and I hope you remember as well, that the greatest risk in life is to risk nothing at all.
Thank you very much for watching this video all the way through the end. Let us know what you think about it right here below in the comments. And keep tracking ICCAworld on Facebook for more live reports as the Congress here in Kuching unfolds. See you back tomorrow.